Hi, this is Brendan from SB Web Designs, and in this video we're going to talk about monitoring the stats of your website. Monitoring the statistics and how visitors use your site is critical to getting the most out of your site. It's amazing how many website owners have no idea about how much traffic their website carries. By analysing the stats, you can learn a lot about where your traffic is coming from, which pages are the most popular, how long is spent on each page, and whether visitors are just arriving on one page and then clicking off or going deeper into your site. Now, one of the main tools used is Google Analytics, also known as GA. The best part about GA, besides providing some powerful stats on your site, is that it is easy to set up and free to use. All you have to do is sign in and get a small piece of tracking code, install it onto your website, and the stats will start to appear in GA. Providing visitors with a good user experience should be the priority, and this is all tracked by Google. If Google sees that users click around to many pages and spend a lot of their time on your website, then this is generally a good thing, and you may be ranked higher as a result. However, if the opposite is true, and visitors come to your site and think this is not good quality, or this is not information I am after, visitors will quickly leave. This is referred to as a bounce, when a user bounces off your page. Google also notices this, and this can affect your rankings as well. Now, you can monitor your time on page, bounce rate, and many other metrics by looking into your GA stats. So all you have to do is go to, once you've got the tracking code installed on your site, go to this URL here, and then click over, and these are some of the stats that you'll see. So some of the most important stats in the audience overview page here is the number of sessions. That's the amount of, basically the number of people who've come to your site. The pages that each person has seen when they do come to your site. The amount of time that they do spend on your site when they come. And this is the bounce rate. So when people come to your site and then they leave straight away. So basically you want a high pages per session. You want the time on the actual site to be as high as possible, and you want a very low bounce rate. Now, you're never going to get this bounce rate down to zero, but 50, 60, 70% is actually quite good. So don't be alarmed if you see a bounce rate that might be higher than you first initially thought. So some of the other pages, one of the other things is also you can filter on the amount of time that you want. So you can go back in history here, and you can just select the amount of the time period that you're after. Another page that we might look at is the geolocation information. So this tells you where the traffic is actually coming from. So you can see here US, UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. So they're all fairly well-renowned countries. If you've got a lot of traffic coming from India and Russia, that's probably not a good thing. If you're a local business in Australia, you'd probably want most of your traffic coming from Australia. So if you don't have all your traffic coming from the area that you expect, that might raise a red flag and might require further investigation. So another one we might check out is acquisition, all traffic, and channels. So this shows the origin of the traffic coming to your website. So organic search, that's just basically traffic coming from the search engine. So if you click into that, it can give you some information on keywords that have been typed in and resulted in traffic coming to your website. It's quite often to get not provided at the top, and that's normal. That's because of privacy concerns. So when you're logged into Google will not provide the keywords for that, so that's why it's showing not provided as probably one of your number one keywords. Another one we might check out is acquisition, all traffic, behavior, site content, and all pages. So this will just show you what are the most popular pages on your website. It's quite common for the home page to be the most popular, but then it will also show other pages on your website which are popular. So this can give you an indication of where your traffic is going, and You can also look at other metrics. So if one of your pages has quite a lot of traffic, but it has a very low time on page or a very high bounce rate, that means that it might be an opportunity to do some work on that page so you can get it performing better. So you can keep the visitors that come to your site, provide them with a better user experience. So there's lots and lots of stats in GA that you can check out. So I recommend you installing it for your website and just playing around a bit and becoming a bit more familiar with it yourself, and making changes and monitoring the change in stats over time. And the best part is it's free to use, so I thoroughly recommend you going in and installing it as soon as you can. Okay, thanks for watching.